Happy day. I don't know if you caught me with my mouth wide open. I don't know why. I open my mouth and I say, hey, 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 to start your day. Do I really need to say something 3 times to get people's attention? Maybe, maybe not. Why do I even do that? I've been thinking about it for a long time because I'm not sure how to start or how to finish my videos, which is part of why my podcast, after 2 months, still does not have an intro, although I'm working on that right now as part of another project, and it still doesn't have an outgoing message or a call to action, it's called. And I could feel really guilty about it, and it does. It enters my brain about once a day, and I think about, I really need to get that done. I really need to get that done. But I still keep doing it. I don't let that not having that prevent me from getting my word out there, getting my voice out there, and doing and taking action. I do it. And I know it's very far from perfect, but it's action, and it's moving me in the direction that I want to go. And I know that when the time is right, I will get the exact perfect introduction and perfect outgoing message, or whatever it's called. I know there's a name for it, but for some reason, it's not popping into my mind today. My brain is a little foggy, along with my throat. I did way too much talking yesterday. Apparently, the universe is telling me I did way too much talking yesterday, and I probably did. I had a lot going on yesterday. So I'm trying to sip some coffee in my beautiful coffee mug from my sister, and work out what has to get done today and what I want to do today. Not what has to get done, what I want to do today. And I started out thinking, okay, I'm a little frustrated because I've been trying to do something different with technology to deliver my webinar. Since I live in an area with limited internet access and really inconsistent bandwidth and flow, I have more technical challenges, and it could just be me, let's be honest, than the usual bear. And so yesterday I did 2 webinars. The first one, the screen of the PowerPoint presentation froze. So you could hear my voice through the entire hour and 47 or 48 minutes, which again is way too long because I talk way too much. I tell way too much in my stories, way too much. And I need to cut those back. And so then I thought, okay, I went out to dinner with my mom. My beautiful mom is back from her Texas house, and she comes back to Wisconsin for the summer, so we get to enjoy her living with us, and not with us, but close to us. She's got her own house, of course, up here. And my sisters, 2 of my sisters. And so we went out to dinner, and then after dinner, I came back and I did my webinar again. And this time I was all excited, and I was really pumped because I thought it worked. I thought it worked perfectly. And then for some reason, as I was playing it back at about the 50 or so minute mark, all of a sudden, for no explanation, because I didn't do anything to it. I didn't touch it. I didn't change anything. I didn't do anything. And normally it is me that does something, but I didn't touch anything. And all of a sudden the voice went away. The sound is gone. And of course, I don't know how to get it back. I don't know how to do it. I just use the software, and if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And if it doesn't work, that means I have to do it over again. So somehow I have to get my voice to recover this morning so that I can redo that webinar again. And today, somehow, I am going to get the whole thing done with my voice and the slides through the entire presentation. The good thing is, as frustrating as it seems, and as miffed as I might be, I actually get curious about when things like this happen to me. Number one, why am I messing this up? There's obviously some component of it that is all me. And somebody's probably saying, well, guess what? It's all you. And it could be, and it probably is. So what's going on that I'm messing this up so many times? Is it a test? Is it a test to see if I'm serious about it? Well, I'm obviously serious about it because I'm doing it enough to lose my voice. So that just starts to kind of trigger the curious button in me. And I say, okay, well, what's going on in me or with me or around me that is causing me to have so many issues in terms of trying to get this done and trying to get what I want to get done? Is what I'm trying to do the right thing? I think so. Is my message right? I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe, well, I know I need to cut back on my stories and on the examples that I give. It's way too much. And that's why the webinar ends up being so long. That second one was actually an hour and 50 minutes long. Way too long. Now, a couple weeks ago, I did the whole presentation in an hour and 3 minutes. So how can I go from 63 minutes to almost 120? It's all in my stories and the way the amount of detail that I'm giving in the story. So maybe I'm not starting from the right point in the story. Maybe I'm telling too much backstory, and I need to just bring that to a different point. So I would like to listen to the last one I did yesterday, but of course I can't because half the sound is gone. How does that happen? How does that even happen? That the picture's there, it actually went through all the slides, but the sound it just disappears in the middle of the video. I'm really curious to find out how that happens. So if anybody knows, message me, because that would help me out a lot, because sometimes I just think I'm crazy. When weird stuff happens like that, just out of thin air, and you have no idea why. Now, a few minutes after that, actually a few minutes before the sound went away, the dogs were barking, and so I went in the other room to see what was going on. They were having a little ruckus. They were tussling over something. I still don't know what it was, but my son-in-law's backpack was involved, and so I think maybe there were treats in there that they were kind of battling over. So I actually had to interrupt my webinar, but I didn't pause or stop or do anything. I just got up, left the room, had it be silent, came back, started talking again. All that worked perfectly. It wasn't until a few minutes after that. And then I thought, well, maybe it was because I left the screen and I checked something else, but that part worked perfectly too, the visual part of it. And that's not where the sound cut off. The sound cut off before then. So I'm like, this is such an intriguing mystery. Now, instead of being frustrated and upset about it, I'm like just super curious to find out what the heck happened so I can make sure it doesn't happen in the future. And maybe it was simply that I don't have enough bandwidth and that it could only record part of the message. I don't know. It's a mystery. So today I'm curious about that. We're doing in my mastermind group, we're doing a wrap up of a segment of the training. So that's kind of an easy day for me to do, which is good because it's an easy day on my voice. And then I'm going to try to redo that webinar. I just need to keep drinking stuff to get my voice back. And then I'm going to get it to work today. I don't know how. And I'm hoping I can do it in one take, because I don't know that my voice can do more than one take. But if it can't, I'll figure out something else, because there's always a solution. One thing I know for sure in my life, no matter what happens, there's always a solution. There's always another way to do something. There's always another way to look at something. And there's so many possibilities of how things can work out. I just know that they're always going to work out. So those are my biggies for today. I'm going to have a kind of an easygoing day, and I hope that you are too. I will see you again tomorrow. Today was actually day 116 of my new adventure. So I will see you tomorrow, and I'll let you know what's up. And I will hopefully be reporting that I successfully completed my webinar with both visual and sound intact. Have an awesome day.